there was a guy who was a headliner, right? And he said, well, I was doing a show somewhere. I don't even know where, maybe like Rochester or something, or Texas. And he said, after the show, some hot girl came like beeline for me after the show. Because, you know, like at Funny Bone and stuff, you do the show, then you kind of go to the bar.
Yeah.
You know, and so you migrate, especially when like you're just coming up. It's like where you go to like show your feathers, sell some merch, see if there's any ladies around.
And you're at the bar and you're pretending that you're like not noticing who's coming over, but you know.
Oh, you're heavily noticing.
Yeah.
And if nobody comes over, it hurts.
A lot.
So anyway, this guy says, I'm at this lady comes over and she's like beelining for me and she's like really hot. She's like really coming on to me. And immediately she says, let's go back to your hotel. Oh, she says, let's go back to my place. And the guy's like, man, you know, he's thinking I got to leave in the morning or whatever. You know, let's go back to my hotel. It's close. So they go back to his hotel and they're kind of kissing and making out a little bit. And like, she's like all over him and she's acting kind of crazy. And she keeps saying, let's go to my place. Let's go to my place, have some drugs at my place. So finally, it gets too much. Like the lady's just being like way too crazy. And the guy just kicks her out. Says, look, you gotta leave. You know, like this is just, I don't know what's going on. You gotta leave. So when she's leaving out of the hotel, she sees the feature that was working there, right? I guess he's coming in, you know, doing whatever he's been doing, eating hot dogs. So she runs into him. She says, hey, that guy just kicked me out. Do you want to come back to my place? And the feature's like, yeah,
oh,
well,
yeah.
You know, this is better than the 4 hot dogs I just ate, right? So anyway, next thing you know, they're in a taxi. They get dropped off. It's like about a 15, 20-minute drive. It's kind of like out into the burbs, you know, out into the woods. They go into the house. She takes him into this room, kind of takes his clothes off and stuff. And they do some pills. They do some type of a drug, right? And then she like handcuffs him to the bed and starts giving him a blowjob. Well, she passes out in the middle of the blowjob.
No.
So he doesn't know what to do. He's handcuffed to the bed, right? He's like, what am I even going to do? This is before cell phone. So he's like, holy shit, I don't know what to do. Like, I can't even call 911. Some headlights come across the house, like somebody pulling into the driveway.
Oh, no.
So he hears the front door open. A man comes. An older man comes, looks in the room, sees him there, comes in, picks the girl up, takes her out of there, then goes into the kitchen, like makes himself something to eat, right? The whole time this dude's freaking the fuck out, right? Losing his mind. Then the guy comes back into the room and says, this is what he said. He goes, that's my daughter, right?
Oh, no.
And I never want you to come over here again, right? Then give the dude a blowjob, bro.
The guy did?
The dad. Give the dude a blowjob right there on his penis, bro. And then this is the crazy part. Drove him to a payphone and dropped him off. And the dude called the headliner, said, hey man, I need you to get in a taxi or something and come get me. I need some help. And so he got in a taxi to go get him, and that's where he was. And that's the story he told him when he got in. Let
me tell you something. First of all, I mean, that dude takes his job as a parent a little too seriously. You don't get a pickup where she lives. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree. That's true.
It's not an IOU. Like, he's
now,
not.
This is where you use a spanking.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to pick up the blowjob for your daughter, bro. Was he like, what were you doing? Blowjob. All right. Like, it seems like, you know what I mean? That's probably didn't need to.
That's the gnarliest story I've ever heard.
Yeah,
bro.
but let me ask, and my second question is, man, why is this dude getting hard for dad? Like, that seems like.
It could have been out of fear hard.
A fear boner?
I think, can you get erections out of fear? Will you look that up, please, Sean?
I'm sure. Some people love that. Do you know that there's a whole porn site where people like to masturbate, but they use tears as lubricant?
Oh, my God.
That is like to me, that's a different, let's like.
It's recycling, but it's too much.
Yeah, it is. I like it. It's environmentally, I like it, but like.
Here we go. An individual who has a condition is a phallophobe. The term is derived from the word phallo in Greek, meaning penis, and at times denoting masculinity.
Dude.
Coupled with the suffix phobia.
So you said penis. There was a guy who played baseball against us when I was growing up. His last name was Pennis.
Oh, wow.
Penis. But not in high school. Your name wasn't Penis.
No, dude.
No.
Hope you enjoyed that video, and you can watch another. And you can watch this one. You can watch this one. Different options, different choices. Some guy just brings you one option. Not this guy. Two options. Watch one. This one or this one.